Ahmed Bola TINUBU takes oath of office as Nigeria's 16th president as Buhari departs for DAURA. SWS Kogi State appoints Permanent Secretary, Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, HAJIA HABIBAT TIJJANI as MATRON. Ghana's President Nana AKUFO-ADDO says IMF deals won't quickly address Ghana's crisis. Leicester City and Leeds United relegated from Premier League as EVERTON survive on dramatic final day. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the Confluence State of Nigeria. I am Jennifer Odimayo. Thanks for joining us. In a momentous occasion, Chief Justice of the Federation, Olukayode Ariwoola, assumed the responsibility of administering the oath of office to President TINUBU. With his hand on the Quran, TINUBU was flanked by his wife Remi and children, and the family of former President Muhammadu Buhari as he recited the oaths administered by Chief Justice of Nigeria.
I, BOLA, AHMED TINUBU, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. Bola Ahmed TINUBU, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I will discharge my duties and perform my functions honestly, to the best of my ability and faithfully in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the law. That I will abide by the Code of Conduct contained in the 5th schedule to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct or my official decisions. That I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So, help me God.
It is his first political office since 2007 when he left office as the governor of Lagos, Nigeria's commercial capital. The Vice President Kashim Shettima, a former governor of Borno State and senator, was sworn in a few minutes earlier, with the ceremony seamlessly transitioning from one leader to the other.
I, Kashim Shettima, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God.
The oath-taking, which signifies the official inauguration of the new president and vice president, was followed by other rituals of transfer of power from Buhari to TINUBU, which includes the lowering and hoisting of the defense flags and taking of first salute and inspection of guards of honor by the new president. Immediately after receiving the lowered defense flag, Buhari departed the Eagle Square for the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport to board a waiting flight to Katsina State, where he would thereafter head to DAURA, his hometown. This remarkable event signifies the formal commencement of President TINUBU's tenure as he embarked on a challenging journey of guiding the nation towards progress and prosperity. The presence of esteemed guests, dignitaries, and the Nigerian populace in attendance added an air of anticipation and excitement to the proceedings. The citizens of Kogi State have reacted to the swearing-in of BOLA Ahmed TINUBU as the new president of Nigeria. In a cross-section of interview with MLC TV crew at the state capital, Lokoja, they congratulated President TINUBU and expressed high expectations from the new president. Our reporter has the details.
After being declared winner of the 2023 presidential elections by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Senator Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was sworn in as the 16th president of Nigeria at the Eagle Square, Abuja, on 29 May 2023 amidst jubilation as Nigerians gathered in their numbers to witness the auspicious occasion. Reacting to the shift of baton from former President Muhammadu Buhari to the new President Bola Tinubu, some citizens of Kogi State said they are full of expectations from the new administration. The chairman, Kogi State Civil Service Commission, Barrister Mohammed Tanko Osuku, congratulated the new president and expressed optimism that he will deliver the needed results.
I want to say with all emphasis at my command that we are going to have a very good administration under the watch of His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Indeed, he has been sworn in, and the man has come out clearly of all his bullet points of development. Security is key, agriculture is key, employment for the youth and women is key in his speech. And this is not a man of too many words, but a man of too many actions.
Jafar Sani Ozovehe and Ibitoye Emmanuel of the Star Unisex Salon advised the new administration to empower the youth and called on Nigerians to support him to enable him succeed.
As an astute administrator, he has what it takes to take Nigeria to the promised land. I just want to congratulate Nigerians because he has the wealth of experience. The expectation is going to be very high. This is a man who understands what the people's need. So with his experience, I am convinced he's going to take us to the promised land.
You know, nobody's a saint actually, but we've seen a lot during the past, and we are expecting a change in this government based on the fact that I'm not expecting to come and change everything within an hour or in the minutes, but at least I want to see different between the previous one and the current one.
An artisan, Ali Geskia, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Ali Geskia Multibiz Venture, Lokoja, and the CEO of Olasas Global Ventures, Lokoja, Olayinka Salau, called on the Tinubu-led administration to focus on human capital development, create job opportunities, and as well, empower entrepreneurs.
We all hope that the incoming administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to work for the country, and I believe it should focus more on human capital development. The rate of poverty in the country is on the high level, so it should do something to ease the suffering of the masses and also empower the youth, creating jobs and also making sure that we have sense of belonging in this country as a whole.
Pray that all that he has said concerning the nation, the tax and every other things, that he will bring it to pass. Concerning the entrepreneurship, I pray and I will advise him that he should see how he can boost this institution up, as in make it great by giving loan, giving grants to people to invest.
Nigeria is currently faced with issues of insecurity, poor power supply, unemployment, among others. A development Nigerians look forward to be resolved by the new administration, who in turn requires the cooperation of the people to succeed. I am Joshua Adinoi, reporting for MLC TV.
Dr. Diko Umar Rada has been sworn in as Katsina State Governor at the Muhammadu Diko Township Stadium, Katsina, on Monday. Diko and his deputy Farouk Lawa Jobe took the oath of office administered by the state's Chief Judge, Danladi Abubakar before the outgoing governor Aminu Bello Masari, his deputy Mantari Lawa, among other dignitaries. Immediately after taking the oath of office, the outgoing governor Aminu Masari handed over the symbol of authority to the incoming governor, Dr. Diko Rada, marking the end of Masari's 8 years reign in Katsina as governor. In Kwara State, Governor Abdurrahman Abdurrazak and Kayode Alabi have been sworn in as governor and deputy governor for his second term in office. Chief Judge of the state, Justice Ayodele Abiodun Adebara, administered the oath of office and allegiance. A brief inauguration and swearing-in ceremony held at the council chamber of the Kwara State Government House, Ilorin. The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has taken the oath of office for his second term as governor. The oath of office, which was administered by Chief Judge of Lagos State, Justice Karim Alogba, signals the beginning of the governor's second term of 4 years. Earlier, the deputy governor of the state, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, took the oath of office as deputy governor for his second term in office. While in Kano State, the new governor of Kano, Engineer Abba Kabir Yusuf, has been sworn in as the 19th governor of the state. Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf said his administration would tackle the problem of inadequate supply of potable drinking water to the general populace. The governor noted that his administration would not relent in ensuring that the quality and standard of education is being uplifted in the state with the aim of having a bright future. And in Oyo State, Governor Seyi Makinde has taken his oath of office and has been sworn in for his second term as a heavy downpour disrupted the inauguration. The oath and swearing in was administered by the Chief Judge of Oyo State, Justice Iyabo Yerima. And after taking the oath of office, he was driven around the stadium to inspect the parade formed by security men. He is expected to give a speech heralding the commencement of his second term. The Stand Up for Women Society, Kogi State, has appointed the permanent secretary of the local government and chieftaincy affairs, HABIBAT TIJJANI, as her matron to guide and support them in all activities that will be carried out in the state. The appointment letter was presented to her by the President International, Barrister Deborah Ejadele Adetona, by her representative and National Public Relations Officer, Liberator Billy Uwongu. In the letter, she was described as a woman of substance whose antecedents were evident to many and worthy of emulation.
Having considered your activities in the society in the past and in the present, and you have found them worthy of emulation, the association has found you worthy of being its patron in order to move to enviable heights.
In her acceptance speech, HAJIA HABIBAT thanked the association, promised to support them within her capacity.
This aspect is so special. A woman to say, I want to know before I go into women register, no, I will not say that. But I want to rather appreciate you all. I'm not powerful, but I pray that God in His infinite mercy will be the one that will pilot the affairs. So that this voice that we don't have, we should be having it. So inshallah, I'm going to try my possible best.
The chairperson of the SWS Kogi State, Muslimat Itopa, appreciated HABIBAT for her acceptability to take on the responsibilities of a matron, assured her of the association to go into nooks and crannies to educate, sensitize and empower women and children where necessary.
We need your support to make SWS Stand Up for Women Society relevant in the state. And as we be going to the local government levels, we also need your support, and also want to partner with the ministry to see how we can reach out to these women, because we have a lot of them that are suffering in silence. We want to be their voice.
Muslimat called on well-spirited Nigerians to always come forward to render helping hands to less privileged and vulnerable ones in the society. Stand Up for Women is a non-governmental organization with members spread across all states, local government council and international, with headquarters in Lagos State. We'll go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Opinion, they say, is the lowest of human knowledge, but the world, the people, the actions, reactions and decisions are often patterned with opinions. The same world is characterized by different views, and decisions are sometimes judged by actions or reactions due to opinions. People, nations, and even lower animals rise against or for one another just because of their opinions. Minds are set on opinions daily. Tell me what you don't know and I will tell you. It's all about your opinion. Join me, Joshua Atinoi, on Malachite TV Online every Monday by 9 a.m. Your opinion, my opinion, if well explained and understood, will help us to build a better society. Your opinion, my opinion counts. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. The Stand Up for Women Society, Kogi State, has appointed the Commissioner for Information and Communication, Kingsley FANWO, as its patron. In a letter conveyed to him by the association's President International, Barrister Deborah Ijadele Adetona, signed on her behalf by the state chairperson Muslimat Itopa, FANWO was named patron due to his numerous support he has given to women. While presenting the appointment letter to him in his office in Lokoja, the representative of the President's International, Billy Unwongu, who doubles as the National Public Relations Officer, described FANWO as a gender-sensitive leader who cares to see women do well in their various endeavors. Unwongu appreciated him for his acceptance. In his remarks, the Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley FANWO, commended SWS for its objectives to liberate some women living in bondage, saying he will provide the needed support to make their voices heard. FANWO charged women in the state to support their husbands to ensure that society is free of evil deeds through their collaborated efforts to train their children in the right direction. Speaking further, FANWO stated that the role of women in society is paramount and advised them to be committed to the welfare of the less privileged in the society. As the patron for SWS, FANWO affirmed his commitment and dedication to justify the confidence reposed in him. The SWS state chairperson Muslimat Itopa thanked the commissioner for the acceptance. She used the occasion to invite him to the official inauguration of the state SWS scheduled to hold in June 2023. SWS is an NGO on a mission to provide succor for the well-being and welfare of women, as well as to promote capacity building and economic empowerment in the state. And on politics, Engineer Muritala Salau Audu paid a courtesy visit to Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi State and the Kogi APC governorship candidate AHMED Usman Ododo at his Abuja residence. As a young, progressive and a passionate grassroots mobilizer, Are pledges his support by donating branded cars and some other campaign materials for the forthcoming election in Kogi State. Governor Yahaya Bello appreciates the kind gesture of Engineer Muritala Salau Audu towards the party and urged him to mobilize massively from the ward level to all polling units he has his foot soldiers and be sure of posterity afterwards. The governorship candidate Ahmed Usman Ododo appreciated and tasked Are Mutala Salau Audu to ensure all nooks and crannies of the state feels his political influence, most especially the youth constituency and the women with his wealth of political experience, which will motivate not just voters, but both indigenes and residents of Kogi State. Are did responded by assuring both Governor Yahaya Bello and the incoming governor of Kogi State his commitment as a party man to preach the gospel to all sons and daughters of Kogi State. And on the foreign scene, Ghana's President Nana AKUFO-ADDO has said the $3 billion bailout from the IMF will not immediately address the country's economic challenges. In a televised address to the nation on Sunday, the Ghanaian president said the IMF bailout would restore confidence and put the country's economy back on a sound footing. President AKUFO-ADDO said it should lead to the restoration of confidence and the reopening of avenues that have been closed to them this past years and a half. It should also lead to the resumption of many of the infrastructural projects that have stalled. He acknowledged that seeking help from the IMF was a painful but necessary decision to help the economy recover from the impact of global pandemic and Russia's invasion of Ukraine. But critics have said the country's economic problem is partly due to gross mismanagement. Ghana is facing one of its worst crises in a generation. With high public debts and inflation, as part of the IMF bailout, the government will be expected to reduce public expenditure and increase domestic revenue. This will mean clamping down on taxes evaders, new taxes, or an upward review of existing ones. Ghana has already received the first tranches of 600 million after the IMF approved a 3 billion bailout program on 17th May. And in sports, Leicester City and Leeds United have been relegated from the Premier League as Everton survived a dramatic final day. The Toffees secured safety with a 1-0 win over Bournemouth at Gateshead Park. They remain one of 6 clubs to have never been relegated from Premier League since its creation. Leicester, who lifted the title only 7 years ago, beat West Ham 2-1 at King Power Stadium, but it wasn't to secure their survival due to Everton's win. Leeds went down 4-1 at home to Tottenham Hotspur, but Spurs will miss out on European qualification. Aston Villa will play in the Europa Conference League next season. They were 2-1 winners at home to Brighton. Champions Manchester City suffered a surprise 1-0 defeat at Brentford. Frank Lampard's last game as Chelsea interim boss ended in a 1-1 draw to Newcastle. Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest also finished 1-1. Arsenal trashed Wolves 5-0. Manchester United beat Fulham 2-1, and Southampton and Liverpool played out a trailing 4-4 draw. Now on entertainment. Babrella Unwalu is standing by. Over to you, Babrella.
Vibes and cruise. Jerry na vibe. Jerry na still cruise.
Friday being the last day of the week to everyone, and to some, the start of the weekend, witnessed Vibe and Cruise with Jerry and Friends show at the Wisdom Hall, Lokoja, Kogi State capital. During the event, here were lots of dancing and singing that you could literally feel the adrenaline in the hall.
Yo, my nigga, Jewwre. That's Jerry the Rap Priest, man. The event's mad. She not the crowd, she not the energy, the stage.
When asked what inspired the show, the organizer of the show, Jeremiah Godwin K-Day, popularly called Jerry, said the idea came to him towards the event to promote his track of the EP he earlier dropped, which was also titled Vibe and Cruise. Jerry emphasized that the Vibe and Cruise show was also to release stress.
I would say what actually inspired this is my last EP. I dropped an EP last year, Vibes and Cruise, the EP. So throughout last year, I was unable to do anything like to push or promote this the EP. So it was 2 months ago. I was just discussing with a friend of mine. I was like, my mind they do me like, say, make I just try, make I just put one thing together, make I just see where I won't be. So they were like, nice idea. I decided to use the name of my EP for the theme of the program. That's how Vibes and Cruise with Jerry and Friends came about.
The event was attended by Jerry's father and other family members, friends, fans, and people who wanted to start their weekends with the show.
Blacka, blacka, very gone, gone. Small world we go do. Oh no, 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 no. Bobo fresh, oh, Bobo set, Bobo ghetto, everything on deck. Get plenty girls, so got a million check. I land Bobo because I be flex. Hey, hey, Bobo.
And outside the shores of Africa, popular pop icon Celine Dion has cancelled all her remaining shows scheduled for 2023-2024, citing rare neurological disorder as reasons for the cancellation. The 55-year-old Canadian revealed that the disorder was causing muscle spasms and was also not allowing her to use her vocal cords to sing the way she used to. The cancellation will affect her 16-country tour in Europe, which was due to start in Amsterdam in August and conclude with 2 dates at the O2 Arena in London in April next year. I am Babrella Onwale reporting for MLC TV.
Thank you for the update. It is with deep sadness and heavy heart that we announce the passing of High Chief Raymond Aliogu Anthony Dokpesi, Eziomo of Wepawanu Kingdom, who passed away on May 29, 2023. High Chief Dokpesi was a beloved husband, father, grandfather, and friend to many. He will be deeply missed by all who knew him. This is contained in a statement written and signed by his son Raymond Dokpesi Jr. He stated that High Chief Dokpesi was a respected and accomplished businessman, a pioneer in the media industry, and a philanthropist who dedicated his life to the service of his country and his community. His legacy will live on through the impact he made on the lives of many. The Dokpesi family is grateful for the outpouring of love and support during this difficult time. We ask that you keep us in your thoughts and prayers as we mourn the loss of our patriarch. We also ask for privacy during this time as we grieve together as a family. The family will release further details on the funeral arrangement in due course. May his soul rest in peace. And that is the size of our package. If you like what we are doing, do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malachi TV. Like and follow our Facebook pages, MLC TV and MLC TV 2. Instagram, MLC TV 2021, Twitter, MLC TV 1. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placements, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachi TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturdays, 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sundays, 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday, 9 a.m. The Opinion. It is Malachi TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please be your brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Jennifer Odimayo. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.